Hello everybody, welcome to Foolcraft. This is Ira, and you may have noticed, I got wings. I put wings on my angel ring. I'm here on Foolcraft. Mom's not here today. It's just me. She's not locked up or anything. She's not. No, she's not. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it to you guys, because I know that if I don't prove it, she's gonna use this against me later. She's so unreasonable. Anyway, big announcement to make. Guys, this is very exciting. It's coming a little conspiratorial. So here's the news, guys. Here's the deal. I am right now, right this moment, on a server. That's right, guys. That's right. I finally set up a server for me and Mom to play on. And no, not just me and Mom. No, not just me and Mom. No. Oh, goodness, no. Because, we couldn't have gotten this server on our own, guys. We didn't do this on our own. We had help. We had help from some of you guys. You awesome people right there. Those of you who are supporting us on Patreon, our patrons. It turns out, guys, I misunderstood a lot about how servers work. I didn't really realize how they work. And I thought the server would need just as much RAM as my computer needs to run Foolcraft. It turns out it doesn't. It doesn't need as much because it's not doing everything. Like, my computer's doing some stuff and the server's doing some stuff. And so the server doesn't need the 8 gigabytes of RAM I thought it needed. 4 gigabytes is actually apparently more than enough for what we're doing now. So with the current level of patrons on Patreon, we're actually able to afford a server. Yay! Oh, guys, I love that I'm able to fly. You guys have no idea how exciting this is. So yeah, we did it. We set up the server. You may have noticed, if you are one of our patrons, that we haven't invited you on yet. Sorry about that, guys. We will be inviting you on very soon. We just need to finish setting some stuff up. This is both of our first experience with servers, and we need to figure out how to do some things before we open it up to the world. But rest assured, we are working on it right now, and very soon, those of you who are patrons at the $5 and up level will be invited on. And there will be, obviously, if somebody is a patron, and then they come on, and they're a jerk to everybody, and they do nasty things, or something, then they'll still be booted out, and then they can just stop being my patron if that's the way it is. There'll be rules. But, yeah. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to, have you guys on here with us and play with us and see what you'll be able to do, because me and Mom are not good at this. We enjoy it, and I hope we're entertaining, but we're not good at it at all. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I just haven't gotten us there yet, because I'm just not good at this. And also because I just don't have the amount of time that we need to dedicate to do a lot of the grindy stuff. So, why am I showing you, the mess over here? What's in front of me? Well, guys, I've been busy. I've been doing some work. And I would like to show you what I've been doing. This right here is the new tower. I completely demolished the old one. Totally demolished it, and I built this one in its place. It's not perfectly what I had envisioned, but it's pretty close, and I'm satisfied with it as it is. As you can see, it looks a little bit more natural now. It's not such a kind of geometric, like a hexagon like the way it was before. It's a lot taller, and there's a lot more purple. I did that for Mom. Mom likes the purple. And we're going to be able to fit some stuff in there. Come on down. Back down to the ground. We've also got some chickens over here. I've been working on the chickens. Funny story, guys. Funny story. You know how me and Mom, especially me, and also sometime with Mom, spent hours and hours and hours looking for quartz chickens in the nether? Yeah, it turns out, guys, the quartz chickens don't spawn in the nether. They have been disabled by the creators of the Foolcraft pack. The jerks. They disabled them and they didn't tell us. By default, I looked into this just to make sure I'm not just an idiot. And in this particular case, I'm not an idiot. By default, nether quartz chickens are supposed to spawn in the nether. However, in Foolcraft, they have been disabled in the config files. So there was never any chance of us finding one. And we wasted a lot of time, but at least we had a good time. We had fun. while we were wasting our time there. So the way you get quartz chickens, we've got one right here, is you breed them. You breed them by breeding together different types of chickens. I have been doing quite a lot of chicken breeding. We've got some silver chickens. We've got our very first lava chicken here. And there's some others which are kind of in boxes and stuff around. You'll notice it's still a mess here. I am sorry about that. I haven't had time to make it not a mess yet, but I am working on it. I spent pretty much all the spare time I had this week building this monstrosity here. And I'm a little disappointed by this that I'm about to show you because, as you may know, there is Malicious Doors mod where you can make custom doors, which is pretty sweet. However, there's an issue with the doors. Can you spot the issue, guys? Can you spot the issue with the doors? The issue is they're not camouflaged perfectly. The lighting doesn't work properly on them, and they have this border around them, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to get the border off, so it's always possible to tell. I wanted a secret door here. I wanted there to be a door that no one knew was there, and that me and Mom would just walk up, and we would open it, but no such luck. It looks like it's getting a bit dark. I don't know if I should try to sleep. No, it's not night yet. Night sneaks up on us, though, doesn't it? Of course, we have tons of mega torches around here, so probably gonna be fine. But I just, for the sake of YouTube's lighting issues, and the fact that it's always too dark, I do kind of want to keep it day for you guys. I'm thinking of you guys, because I love you so much. Okay, so, there we go. Sun's up. So if we come over here, this is my custom door. If anyone knows a way to make it so it doesn't have that border, or so that the lighting works properly on it, so that it looks truly invisible, please do let me know. As for right now, I'm just kind of dealing with this. But check this out. Check out what happens. Check out what happens when we open this door. Boom! The door is gone. Gone. And there's a reason that I chose to do it that way. In fact, everything that we're building right now has a reason. By the way, just see? Nobody down here. Nobody down here. It's perfectly fine down here. I'm happy. Look how happy I am down here. It's very comfortable. What almost complaining about? Anyway, she's not there. She's not... Oh, I accidentally flew. She's not here today. So here's the inside. It's still very rough. I have not filled it up yet. I'm still trying to get all the floors built, actually. I haven't even gotten all the floors built. That's how big this thing is. And there we go. So probably have at least 2, maybe even 3 more floors. And we're going to fill this thing up with some stuff. And there is a plan as to a theme. The theme of this place is that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. It's a favorite quote of mine, and it's true. And I don't want to spoil too much, you know, but me and Mom have some plans regarding technology and magic, and the two being indistinguishable, especially to some of the natives of this planet here over in the towns. So, that's what I've been up to so far. I've also done one other thing, and that is I'm going to have to fly. I'm going to have to fly now, and I'm going to get lagged back a little bit. I've discovered if I just fly straight on like this, that it will kind of rubber band me back a little bit sometimes. I am not used to playing on a server, guys. However, we are actually not that far from spawn, where we are there. It's just a minute or so flight. I also, by the way, if you've been playing Foolcraft, or if you've been watching me and Mom play, you may have noticed a strangely high proportion of roosters. Roosters, which spawn all over the world. Pretty much everywhere we were going, all we were finding was roosters. And, you know, roosters are alright and all, I guess. I mean, they don't do anything. They're completely useless in this pack. However, by default, the spawn rate for roosters is set really, really high. I finally figured out how and where to change the spawn rate for roosters, so now it is at a more reasonable rate. And, so now we're actually starting to see some regular vanilla mobs being spawned in, like sheep and cows and stuff, which is nice, because we need those too. Okay, here we go. This block right here, this beautiful blue magic wood block with a mega torch on it, is spawn. I have methods that I use to find spawn, and it was here. This block right here is spawn. And as you'll notice, it looks pretty much the same as it did when me and Mom left it. All those weeks, possibly months ago, there's this little blocky area over here where I was showing Mom vein miner and how we can vein mine. She wasn't impressed because she was being attacked and all that kind of stuff. Is there anything in the oven? Oh, look, we left some palm wood planks in the furnace. I didn't leave anything on the crafting tables. I think we cleaned out this chest. Yeah, we cleaned out this chest. So this is the spawn area, and we need to build something here. I have a few ideas of what to build here. I have at least one idea that I think I'm going to use, but it's not a full spawn area idea. It's just a kind of feature that I would like to use. So if any of you guys have any thoughts about what you would like the spawn area to look like, what you would like us to put here, let us know. Because, yeah, we're open to ideas. I'm obviously going to be asking Mom what she wants to put here as well. But Mom has pretty much decided to leave all the building to me for the time being. She's just not in a building mood lately. She doesn't want to build. So the reason I'm flying back and forth is I think I can teleport. But since we're on a server, and there's going to be other people playing, and they probably won't be able to teleport, I decided that it's not really fair for me and Mom to teleport all over the place, willy-nilly. And I'm kind of trying to cut back on the cheating a little bit, my friends. Me and Mom, we cheat a lot. It's got to be said. We cheat a lot, and really maybe it might even be said that we cheat too much. Oh, look at that glorious, glorious shard from space. I love it. So pleased with it. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to cut back on the cheating. And there is actually a way for us to teleport around without cheating. Now that we can fly, it's not as big of a hassle to not be able to teleport. But still, I would like to be able to teleport to some places. And obviously anybody who logs in here for the first time is not going to be able to teleport. So, let me see if I can find in my mess where I left. Oh yeah, we got some loot bags. I'm actually not sure where. Did I leave? Here I go. I have some in here. Warp stones from the Waystones mod. And these warp stones can be used to warp. If you've been watching the official Foolcraft folks, then you already know about these probably, or if you've been playing it yourself. By the way, I don't need these slime boots anymore, do I? I really don't. I don't need them because the angel ring, it stops me from getting fall damage. So I'll replace those later. I'm not going to do it right now. So these warp stones are awesome. You use them to warp between waystones. Waystones. These things right here. So you have to find one that somebody has built, and then you can attune your warp stone to it, and then you can just teleport to any of them whenever you want, which is super, super handy. And this is what we're going to do to get around. However, I haven't actually built a waystone yet, because I need another warp stone. To make another warp stone, I needed more ender pearls. And actually, I want to make 2 waystones, because I want to make one here at our home, and one at spawn. So, by the way, new generator. Culinary generator. Oh my goodness, I'm not so good with the words today. Culinary generators are awesome, and they create a lot more power a lot faster, and you can use toast to make them bricks. Oh, it's such a mess. I've got stacks and stacks of toast all over the dang place. So I'm not gonna run out of power anytime soon. This is not a permanent power source at all, but it's more convenient than constantly putting coal into a Stirling generator. So, what were those for? Interesting. We need another warp stone. I think we should have enough now. Yes. 1. Oh, we don't have enough for 2. We still need more ender pearls. We still need more ender pearls. Well, let's go and check out my source for ender pearls right now. I built a quick and dirty little mob system. To make this mob system, you see I've got fans in there. And the ground, you'll notice, very dark and ugly. Little creeper parts that just go flying everywhere. This is the cursed earth, which comes from a drop of evil. What we can do, we can switch the system off by flicking on these lights here. And that will stop any mobs from spawning in there for a moment. Oh, there's blood everywhere. And then I can just quickly show you guys what we got going on in here. So this is the cursed earth. If you use a right-click with a drop of evil on dirt or grass, it will spread instantly to all the connected dirt or grass, and stuff can spawn on here, regardless of how close you are, and it will spawn at a higher rate. It's actually not as high a rate as I was hoping for, but, you know, it's doing what I need it to do for now. So, it does, however, need darkness. So, Turn the lights off, and the mobs will start a-spawning again. Boom. Okay. So, all the stuff that comes in here, I've got a vacuum hopper. This is the mob grinder. The fans, there's 2 on the sides blowing in, and those 2 in the back blowing forward. They have some upgrades on them. This is a very, very small, very basic mob system. It's nothing fancy. Oh, hello. So, underneath there's a vacuum hopper, and there's some cables that run under here, and they bring in loot bags. Don't have that many yet, but it hasn't been running for that long. And the rest of the stuff goes in this colossal chest. And we have 2 more ender pearls, which is exactly how many we need. Oh, how convenient. How very convenient. Okay. Well, you guys have fun in there. I'm pretty sure this doesn't run when the chunk is not loaded, by the way, so I do need to be near it. I don't have a chunk loader set up there or anything. I haven't gotten into all that kind of stuff yet, but there we go. We now have 4 warp stones. 2 of these will be for the waste stones, and 2 of them will be for me and Mom. Me and Mom will each get one. And I should have, yes, enough stuff to make 2 of these. Spectacular. I'm going to leave Mom's warp stone here. Now, where to put our waste stone? This is not such an easy question, because I don't think we want to be moving it around after we've placed it. I don't know if we should put it inside the tower, or if we should put it outside. I think I'm going to put it outside. I'm going to just stick it here for now. I mean, we can move it later if we need to. Waste stone name. Magic Spire. We'll call it Magic Spire for now. If Mom disagrees with that, we can change it later. And then I take my warp stone, and I think... What? Where'd it go? Okay, we had some glitches there. Maybe it was lag. I think I just right-click. Yes! I have activated the waste stone. I can now teleport to this waste stone anytime I want. Oh, is it night already? Night comes so quickly. Okay, we'll just take a quick little sleep. Just a very quick little sleep. That's all. And then we'll fly like little birds, and we'll put down the spawn waste stone. So when people come on to play with us for the first time, I will try, once we have enough ender pearls, we have a better source for specifically ender pearls, because we're going to need a lot of ender pearls, actually. We need a lot of ender pearls for the elevators inside the tower and stuff like that. So once I have a better source for ender pearls, and I do have a source in mind, friends, I'm going to make a supply of these warp stones and leave them at spawn so that people who come in, newcomers, can quickly attune themselves. Oh my goodness, a crow just flew by my window, my open window, and was squawking, and it startled me for a moment. Yes, newcomers can grab a warp stone, and they can immediately attune to spawn, and then they can start exploring and finding whatever waste stones we've already put up. Now, again, there's the issue of where do I put it, and I think we should probably just oh dear, I pooed. I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. We can just stick it like right here. Spawn. And now, why does that happen? Anyone know why that happens, folks? There it is. It was weird. There we go. So my warp stone is now attuned to both of these, and I can now hold a right click and teleport home! Huzzah! I teleported without cheating. Mom is gonna be just blown away by this, let me tell ya. So she'll have to attune her warp stone as well, both to home and to spawn. And whenever we start building new places, we'll put waste stones down there. And whenever our friends, our patron friends, come and join us, they will also be invited to make waste stones at their places. So we can just warp around and meet each other. I'm gonna throw this poop in the system. Always good to have a little extra poop in the system. I wonder how much poop do we have? 7 poop. There are 7 poops in the system. I created most of that. I was trying to grow this wheat over here. Now, something interesting happened regarding the wheat, actually. I used the crop sticks and seed analyzer, and I used the AgriCraft stuff to breed up some 10-10-10 wheat seeds so they would grow faster and produce more. Problem, the AgriCraft wheat seeds don't drop seeds when you harvest them. The only way to get seeds from them is to break the plants, and that's no good because I don't just need wheat, I also wanted seeds for breeding the chickens. Oh look, we got our second lava chicken. Awesome. So in the end, I kind of just switched it back to vanilla, and it grows quickly enough that I would just stand here and fart on it for a few seconds, and then I would harvest it. I was just trying to get some quick and dirty seeds, but then I'll just very quickly show you. Once it grows up all the way, there is at least a 50% chance of, there we go, getting seeds, not just wheat. So you can go there. Got these seeds here for the chickens. It's all very complicated. Moving the storage inside is definitely a near priority, but it's not my top priority. My top priority is getting all the floors in here, and I need more elevators for that, and I need more ender pearls for that. And as you noticed, the system down there, it's not giving us a lot of ender pearls, and you have to stand near it in order to get them. And I know I can make like a chunk loader, but it's all complicated. I haven't gotten that far yet. I just want something that will generate ender pearls, and there is something that will do that. One of my lovely followers suggested Woot. Woot Woot, I believe is the source of that name. The alternative mob spawner grinder system. And what Woot does, the manual is very boring. I don't think there's even any pictures in it. No, there aren't. Basically, you build this structure, and you go and you punch a mob in the face with a special prism thing, and then you put the prism in the spawner and you set it up and you configure it, and it will create mob drops without actually creating mobs. Which, at first I was like, oh, but that's boring. Like, I like watching the mobs fall and run around and all that kind of stuff. And so I'll probably still have some kind of mob system going. However, this would be a really good way to specifically get ender pearls. It doesn't involve lagging up the whole system, you know? So I am working on Woot. Now, I did create a... Oh dear, where did I put it? It's not in the system. There's a special hammer that you need. Oh goodness, guys, I promise you, this is all going to be... There it is, my hammer. This is all going to be cleaned up very soon. But I didn't have the materials to make some of the other stuff that I needed. So I have a list here. I need... Okay, first of all, you need the prism. Not prismarine, friends, but prism. Here we go, mob prism. And to make this, you need a mob prism frame, which requires an eye of ender, which requires a frickin' ender pearl! Everything requires ender pearls! So this is holding me up right now. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing is hanging out by the mob spawner for a while at some point and getting some ender pearls, because I really do need a lot more. I have plenty of blaze rods now to make blaze powder, so that's not an issue. But while we're standing here, we also need under iron, which is made from pulverized under iron, which is made from all this. We need nether brick, cobblestone, iron ingot, mesh dye. It's all very complicated, as you can see. So there's a lot of steps involved, and that's why I haven't done it yet. Prism dye, yeah. More ender pearls. It's just ender pearls all the way down, guys. So that is what I'm planning on doing once I have the ender pearls for it. That shouldn't be in there, goodness. And I'm throwing away the bows. This is a very slow and inefficient way of doing it. But this is all very, very temporary. This is not where I'm going to have the mob system in the end. This is not what it's going to look like. This was my quick and dirty way of trying to get some ender pearls. Like, I just came over here and I kind of AFK'd and I idled for a bit and I went and did some other things just to get enough ender pearls to try to set up the stuff that's up there. But yeah, it's going to be much better to have something that's specifically for ender pearls. And as you can see, spawn rate is pretty low. It's pretty slow. There's a skeleton. It is fun watching them die. That has to be said. It is very fun watching them die. Also, you'll notice it drops experience orbs. I don't have an experience collector in there just now, because it's just, I'm not worried about it right now. But that is also another thing you can do. This mob grinder is really great. It drops everything, including the rare drops, including the experience orbs, and it's actually very cheap to make as well, so that's pretty sweet. And you'll notice over here on the map, we've got this ravine. And you'll notice also, we've got mega torches here. When I first built that room, I didn't take into account any mob spawns. Ooh, excuse me, hold on one moment. Just a moment. Did that take... Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. I didn't take into account that other mob spawns would take away from the spawn rate in there. So I had to come out here and mega torch up this whole ravine area in here. Just to get anything to spawn, basically. And you can see still on the map, there's something just spawned down there, a creeper spawn in that direction. Hello, hello, hello! You guys are not Endermen. Endermen don't spawn often enough. So I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do this between now and the next episode. This episode is just kind of a status update, letting you know we have a server, woohoo! And showing you what I've done so far. As always, at any time... oh, I just love the sound of them dying. I hate to miss watching it. Yes, as always, I'm really interested to hear any feedback and suggestions you guys have, because I have kind of some visions and some ideas, but I'm definitely very open. You'll notice in this drawer right here, we have a very rare thing, which I was very excited to get, and that is a pet bag. These contain pets. We've only got one. And I think as a finale to this episode, because we must be just about out of time, I've been just blabbing on for ages and ages, it feels. A good finale will be to open this pet bag. So if you're at home, if you're watching this, or if you're at work or at school or wherever you are and you're watching this, and you know, make sure your boss or your teacher doesn't see, maybe you can give me a drum roll. Give me a drum roll. Ready? Ready? Start the drum roll. Are you drum rolling? I can't hear you. I'm gonna do it. Ready? What do we get? We got an anvil pet. Okay. Well, that's not very exciting. Auto repairs damaged items in inventory. I mean, it's nice. It's cool. It's useful. We'll use them. But not super exciting. We'll throw them in here. I do have a system here. I swear to you guys, I have a system. It may not be the best system, but I have a system. All of this is going inside, and it's not just going to be a chest hooked up to refined storage. I've got other plans on how to keep it more organized, but it will be organized. And actually, that's why it's such a mess now, is just to have everything physically separated into different things, and oh, it's excuses, guys. I'm making excuses. It's a mess because I just haven't kept it tidy enough. Once this is all built on the inside, and all the elevators are put in, and the floors are built, I will move the storage either into the tower or under the tower. And hopefully by next time, or hopefully Mom will join us, you will see what I have in mind and why I'm doing it this way. So, a quick little sleep here. Oh my goodness. I feel a cool breeze wafting over me in meat space right now in the real world. We've had a blisteringly, boilingly hot, summery kind of day today. Very humid, very hot, and the last hour or so it's been raining, and I've got the windows wide open and the fan blowing in. It feels so good, guys. It feels so good. Oh, cool breeze. It's wonderful. Alright, I think that's gonna be everything for today. So thank you very much, as always, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you've got some ideas and you're going to share them. As I mentioned to Mom, that tower behind me, it's not going to be that plain. I've got other ideas for stuff to put on there, so don't worry about that. Don't worry your little heads. I'll be fixing that up. This is a very slow process, and I don't have the amount of time to do this that professional YouTubers and stuff have. Keep that in mind, please. I only have like a few hours a week to work on this, so I think we're actually making pretty good progress, all things considered. I'm really looking forward to inviting all you patrons on. If you are not a patron and you would like to be, check the information below the video, the description. There's a link in there, and you can check that out. I'm really just so excited and overwhelmed by the way things are going and how well everything's going, and the fact that we managed to get a server already. I really didn't think it was going to happen this soon. And that is thanks to you guys. It's thanks to you guys that we're on here. Thank you so much. It means so much to me and to Mom as well. You have no idea. If you like this video, please do click the like, thumbs up button, and if you didn't, go ahead and click the thumbs down button and then leave me a comment and be like, hey, this is the reason I clicked the thumbs down button, so that I can make it better for next time, like always. And yeah, any comments are always appreciated. Check out all the info below the description for all the other things. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.